Life is undeniably a journey, a path that every individual, from the strongest to the weakest, traverses with its inevitable highs and lows. Every situation we encounter is a result of choices we make, akin to small tests shaping our journey. It is essential to keenly observe human life, learning from the decisions of both the great men and the less experienced wise. There's a tale of a sage sitting beneath a tree, approached by curious individuals. They asked him, "How did you become so wise?" The sage, after a moment of contemplation, replied, "I learned from fools. By observing their decision-making, I avoid their pitfalls." This sage's wisdom holds a universal truth: observing others' choices can guide us away from trouble. In our own lives, every moment should be brimming with observations. This approach can significantly shorten our learning curve, positioning us ahead of the majority. Life, abundant with lessons, demands that we remain perpetual students. The minute we consider ourselves masters and halt our learning, growth ceases. Therefore, men should remember this fundamental principle: embrace life as a continuous learning experience, and never cease to observe, reflect, and evolve.
Lesson 1. Happiness is a personal choice. Happiness is not something that happens to us. It's something that we choose. We can choose to be happy, even in the face of adversity. This lesson is important because it teaches us that we are in control of our own happiness. We don't have to rely on external factors, such as money, success, or relationships, to be happy. We can find happiness within ourselves, regardless of our circumstances. One way to cultivate a more positive mindset is to focus on the things that we are grateful for. Make a list of all the good things in your life, big or small. Take some time each day to reflect on your blessings and appreciate all that you have. Another way to increase your happiness is to engage in activities that bring you joy. Make time for the things that you love to do, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing your hobbies, or simply relaxing and de-stressing. Finally, remember that happiness is a choice. It's up to you to decide how you want to react to the challenges and setbacks in your life. Choose to be happy, even when it's difficult. Lesson 2. Everything is temporary. Both the good times and the bad times are temporary. Nothing lasts forever. So when things are good, enjoy them. And when things are bad, know that they won't last forever either. This lesson is important because it reminds us that everything in life is impermanent. The good things don't last forever, but neither do the bad things. This can help us to appreciate the good times more fully and to be more resilient in the face of challenges. One way to practice this lesson is to pay attention to the natural world. Observe the seasons changing, the flowers blooming and wilting, the birds migrating. This can help us to see that change is a constant in life and that nothing lasts forever. Another way to practice this lesson is to reflect on our own lives. Think about the good times and the bad times that you have experienced. How long did each of those periods last? Did the good times last forever? Did the bad times last forever? The answer is no. Everything in life is temporary. Lesson 3. Life isn't fair. Life is not fair. It's not always fair to us, and it's not always fair to others. But that's okay. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. This lesson is important because it teaches us that we need to accept that life is not always fair. We can't control the events that happen to us, but we can control our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. One way to practice this lesson is to focus on the things that you can control. Make a list of the things that you can control and the things that you cannot control. Focus your energy on the things that you can control and let go of the things that you cannot control. Another way to practice this lesson is to practice forgiveness. When someone treats you unfairly, try to forgive them. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you condone their behavior. It simply means that you are letting go of the anger and resentment that you are holding on to. Forgiveness is good for your mental and physical health. Lesson 4. Taking risks in life. The biggest risk in life is not taking any risks at all. If we want to achieve anything worthwhile, we have to be willing to take some risks. This lesson is important because it teaches us that we need to step outside of our comfort zone if we want to grow and achieve our goals. We can't play it safe all the time. We have to be willing to take risks in order to achieve our dreams. One way to practice this lesson is to set goals for yourself and then take action to achieve those goals. Even if you are afraid, take a small step towards your goal each day. Over time, those small steps will add up and you will achieve your goal. Another way to practice this lesson is to try new things. Step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. It could be something as simple as trying a new restaurant or as ambitious as traveling to a new country. Trying new things can help you to grow as a person and to experience new things. Lesson 5. The power of being present. It's easy to get caught up in the past or the future. But the only moment that matters is the present. So focus on the present moment and live it to the fullest. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It can be practiced in any situation, whether you are eating, walking, or working. To practice mindfulness, simply focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Another way to practice mindfulness is to pay attention to your senses. Notice the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures of your environment. Mindfulness can help you to reduce stress, improve your focus, and increase your overall well-being. Lesson 6. The trap of overthinking. Overthinking can lead to anxiety and depression. It can also paralyze us from taking action. So stop overthinking and start taking action. Overthinking is the act of dwelling on a thought or situation to the point where it becomes obsessive or unproductive. It can lead to negative emotions, such as anxiety, fear, and doubt. There are a few things you can do to stop overthinking. Identify your triggers. What are the things that typically make you start overthinking? Once you know your triggers, you can start to develop strategies for avoiding them or coping with them in a healthy way. Challenge your negative thoughts. Are your thoughts realistic? Are they helpful? If not, challenge them. Replace your negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones. Take action. The best way to stop overthinking is to take action. If you're worried about something, take steps to address it. If you're not sure what to do, make a plan. Taking action will help you to feel more in control and reduce your anxiety. Lesson 7. Follow your passion. Life is too short to be doing something that you don't love. So find your passion and pursue it with all your heart. Your passion is something that you are passionate about and that brings you joy. It's something that you are good at and that you are willing to work hard at. When you are following your passion, you are more likely to be successful and fulfilled. You are also more likely to be happy and healthy. If you don't know what your passion is, start by exploring different things. Try new things and see what you enjoy. Talk to people who are doing things that you admire. Over time, you will discover your passion. Once you have discovered your passion, pursue it with all your heart. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Set goals for yourself and work hard to achieve them. Lesson 8. Your mind is your greatest ally and adversary. Our minds can be our greatest asset or our greatest liability. It's up to us to control our thoughts and emotions. Our thoughts and emotions can have a powerful impact on our lives. Positive thoughts and emotions can lead to success, happiness, and well-being. Negative thoughts and emotions can lead to failure, sadness, and illness. It is important to learn to control our thoughts and emotions. We can do this by practicing mindfulness, challenging our negative thoughts, and focusing on the positive.